Welcome back to Kids Planning. I'm Jared, this is my mom, and today we're going to be taking a look at Quests and Cannons, which is coming to Kickstarter soon.
And this is from Short Hop Games. So yeah, they're going to be coming to Kickstarter soon.
I think you might be able to find the link in the description. When
it's ready, we will have it down there. So Quests and Cannons, it's a hefty game.
Yeah.
This is just the prototype that we're working with today. It's got some high production for a prototype. We were shocked.
Pretty high quality.
You have three, are they clans?
They're the seafaring travelers of Miraheim.
So you've got the Dwunnies, the Porks, and the Dwelven?
The Delvin. Duck elves.
They're combining two different animals. So the Dwunnies are dwarf bunnies, and
which are pretty big for dwarfs.
They're just short and large. And then the Porks.
Pig orcs,
which I was like, porks? Is it really porks? Because a cooked pig is porks? I was like, that's interesting.
I wonder if they're offended by that.
And then, I don't know. And then the last one are the
Delvin. Duck elves.
The art in this is so fun and vibrant and rich in the culture of these clans. So I really
There's
love.
There's a lot of detail.
There's so much detail and just involved. The Porks, they have these giant hairy tortoises that they live on. So yeah, the theme is a very rich theme going on in this game. It's called Quests and Cannons for a reason.
You're going on quests with your cannons.
Yes. So you are the captains of this brigade going out. Some of the quests you go on, you have scientists and researchers and things like that back in your homeland, and they're needing supplies in order to do some of the things that they're wanting to do. And you have that on each of the quests you get. So every time you land on an island, whether you're gathering the resources or not, you get a quest card.
Because there's someone on that island who just wants to ask you to do something.
Mm-hmm. Some quests have you going to an island. Some quests have you going through treacherous waters. But every time you complete it, you have options of having prosperity, loot, or coins at the end, and that's what you get. Then you just turn this in once you've completed it.
The first game we played, we only got pick up and deliver, which did not give us a very good opinion of the game.
Well, it's not that we didn't have a good opinion. We were just wow, this is just a pick up and delivery game. We didn't really get the quests that had us, what's the word,
that had us adventure.
Yeah, we just didn't feel like it was a true
true quest game.
Yeah, it was just picking up and deliver for other people. So when we only got the quest in the first game of just picking up and delivering these items for prosperity, it didn't feel like I never used my cannon. It just didn't feel like that's why do we even have these. So in the second games, we've played a few times. So in the other games we played, we got those incentive for going and attacking other people or going and going through the treacherous waters with this, I don't know, what would you call this octopus kraken thing?
Which I found out that I'm actually very lucky with this dice.
He does like the blue dice. Oh no, not a good example.
But I think I have to be doing it.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yes. To go through the treacherous waters, is that what these are the treacherous waters, correct?
Yes.
You have to roll a 4 or above in order to get through. If you do not, you have to use an action to get out, and you also take a hull damage. I like the combination of luck with the card quests in this, because you have your focused area where you're just okay, I've got these jobs to do and I need to get them done. And that's not really luck. That's skill, that's strategy. But then when you add the dice involved when you are in battle and going through treacherous waters, that kind of spins that luck involved as well. Oh no, he got a 1.
But I'm normally getting 4, 5, and 6 when I go through those. I learned that I like the blue dice. Just like that. I didn't even mean to roll that.
So we have played a 4-player teams, which Peyton and I were on a team, and Jared and his dad, Dana, were on a team, and that was fun. That was the first game we played. We felt like everyone kind of understand and have a team doing that. But that was the one where we felt like it was just pick up and deliver. Then we played everyone on their own team. and we had a lot. That one was fun.
Yes.
What was your opinion on that one?
I really liked it, mainly because at the end we all only had 1 heart left.
It was very level. We all had 5 hearts, but we'd all come down to only having 1 life left.
And then that's when I blew in the win.
You did what?
I got the win.
Oh, blew in the wind. I was like, you blew away. The next turn around, Jared and I were opposite tables. So it was him, and then Peyton, and then me. I knew I was going to swing in the wind that last turn. And then Jared took it. You're able to, we didn't even talk about the map clues.
Yeah, they're clues to go to different places.
And they're very, you're already going around the board. So if you have other incentives to maybe, okay, I'm going to go to this island instead because I get either loot or prosperity, I'll go there. So you have these map clues. Once you've completed one, you get another one, and they just give you prosperity. They're not, I think I played a couple games and didn't even do one because it wasn't a high priority for me. But if you do them and you collect them, once you go back home to your base at one point, you can turn those in for an additional prosperity point per map clue. So Jared had been saving up. How many did you have?
Like 4.
4. He had been saving up, and I didn't even pay attention to that. And he stopped off at his hometown and turned those in and swung for the win that I wasn't even expecting. I was like, I had it.
She was focused on what she was doing, and I had gone there, and 2 turns later, I was like right there, just ready to go in with my quests. And it was like diamonds and spices and lumber. Yeah. And I just boom, and I was like way over here, and I was just like, doo.
Yep, you totally just took the lead big time. So that was a lot of fun. We really, that was probably the most fun game. It was just everyone for themselves, and there was a lot of interaction on the board because we had 4 ships on. I think it would have been even more fun with 5. I think 4 or 5 might be the sweet spot. We don't have 6 players to play 6. That might be a little congested on the board.
That's a lot of players.
But I think 4 or 5 is a lot. Then we played a 2-player, and with that you reduce because on the board these all flip over.
A lot of them do.
Yeah, a lot of them do. When you're playing a 2-player, it reduces the map, which it makes for replayability because things get moved around each time. But, so we had a reduced map, so it was like 1/3 was taken out, but we still didn't really interact that much. I think you had a quest that just attacking me gave you prosperity point.
And that's the only reason I attacked.
That's the only time. It was we were just doing our missions and getting them done. I actually didn't like that as much.
No, it was like...
You said you liked that.
It was okay.
Okay.
It wasn't the best, but she said she didn't like it because there wasn't as much interaction.
Yeah, that's why. I liked the interaction, what did you say to me?
I said, so the reason you don't like a few other games is because you don't like the people fighting each other, and the reason you like this game is because you like the people fighting each other.
Yeah, I totally for some reason, adding that battling element in this game made me really I really like that part in this one. But it's not typical for me. I don't typically like the battling it out, but I think, like I said, adding the missions, the quests, having my own strategy with that, and then adding in that luck element of the rolling the dice and battling everyone else, I just felt like those two meshed together was really good. I liked that a lot. What is something that you struggled with this game?
Something that I really struggled with was understanding the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that at the beginning, this rules, it's only a prototype, but the rules, there's so much, and I didn't understand it. So one of the problems I had with the game was understanding it and really just getting what you're trying to do.
What helped you understand it?
What helped me understand it was
when we get it now.
Yeah, what helped me understand it was when we started battling each other. I was just like, oh, this game is where I'm just trying to complete stuff before I die.
Do all the things before I die. I didn't really struggle understanding the gameplay, but the incentive, like I said, with that first game, we didn't have the incentive to battle, which added a lot to the game. So that was just my struggle with it, but I overcame that as we played more and was able to get the more quest cards. There's a lot of quest cards.
A lot of them are pick up and deliver.
Yeah, and there's a lot of loot. The loot allows you to upgrade your ship, allows you to do some take that. You can play a one-time use on another player, and like you can't use your sails next round. So there's Bag of Fog. Use anytime. Rival ships cannot fire their cannons until your next turn. Like
it's kind of like you're just like opening up a bag with a bunch of cards in it, and then
yeah. So once we're able to like really dig into the other cards and stuff, that resolved my like, okay, what I need more to this game. Another thing with needing more to the game is when we're playing like a 2-player, the setup takes a long time.
Yes,
Jared set them up every time.
Yeah, it takes like 20 minutes to set up, and when it's 2-player, it says on the box 20 minutes per player. That's 40 minutes of playtime for a 20-minute to set up game.
Why did it take you 20? I don't think it took you 20 minutes. I think
it took me a long time.
It took you probably between 8 and 10 minutes to set up the game,
which is still a long time.
It is a long
for a
time.
game that's shorter.
Yeah, for a 2-player.
And since we weren't fighting, I was just focused on my own area, and it just went so fast. I didn't realize, like...
Yeah, we timed it the last time. It equaled 20 minutes per player. It was just a 40-minute game.
Yeah, but it was just so short, and you're not fighting.
Right.
So you're focused on your own area. So it seems to go so fast. Mm-hmm. And I was so focused, I didn't realize that Mommy had taken the lead so far. I was like, right there. She was way ahead.
Yeah, so a 40-minute game is great for a 2-player. Like, I really like that. But I think what made it frustrating was how long it took to set up. It didn't feel like it justified the short amount of time just because of everything that's involved in the game. But other than that, I think it played okay as a 2-player and a 4-player.
Played okay with any player.
Yeah. I found that the more we played it, the more I enjoyed the game. I will say that. The first time, just because of all that, it was a little frustrating, just because we were expecting more from it. Yeah. And we didn't feel like we had gotten that in that first play.
It looks like it would be a heavy game, but it's like a medium light.
I wouldn't say it's light. I'd say it's medium. It's about a medium game. But yeah, so what was something that you really loved about the game?
What I loved was the element of it that you don't know, like the dice, the element that you don't know what's coming up next. Like, I felt like on our first game, I felt like these were just too hard to get past.
You did, yeah. You were like avoiding them at all costs. Oh, you wouldn't have made that one. Nope. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
There we go.
Okay, hold on.
I have to throw it.
So yeah, he kind of overcame his fear of going into the treacherous waters.
I just went in all the clear spaces,
avoiding them. We all kind of did that because we were like, I don't want to do that.
But I found out that there's always a path to everything through a clear space, but that is just longer.
And some of the quests you get are actually to go into those waters,
which
you get prosperity.
I got that, and that's the only reason I went in. And then I found out. And then I found out that it's actually helpful, so I kept going in, and then I was just like, this is actually really easy.
Yeah. Something that I loved about this game was the theme. The depth of the characters and just what they're able to do and the difference of them, stuff like that. I almost want more of that. Like, I want something to take me even deeper into that theme.
Like more characters, or
not necessarily. But I love the theme, and I really hope they do more with this theme after this game, just because it is
something that I'm hoping for is making it an expansion, like a special expansion with you're not only trying to complete quests and fight other people, you're also trying to do it a bigger expansion where you're trying to go into even more areas, maybe even on land. You're exploring on the land.
You know what that would do is make a longer setup. Are you okay with that?
It would make a longer game.
Okay, there we go.
It would make
so he wants even more.
Yes, I want more as long as it makes a longer game.
Yeah. So, whoa, throwing cannons. Watch it. So that is kind of our just our review of Questing Cannons. It balanced out really well. We enjoyed playing the game a lot. Yeah, we're gonna, once the Kickstarter is got its page going, we'll link that in description. So I really think you should check it out. There's a few other content creators that have created stuff. I'm sure they will put that on the Kickstarter as well. So check out what they have to say. And in the meantime,
be sure to subscribe right down there.
And you can check out some of our other videos right over here. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.